Oh my goodness, pass for him. Absolutely unbelievable.
A few different avenues for them to attack with. In the meantime, we do see a flank coming in. Ropz, newest addition to the team, drops the bomb, more importantly. Crossing, unfortunately for him. But it doesn't seem to really matter when you have Ropz and a core playing like this.
Yeah, it's going to be left all onto Frozen. That flank has worked wonderfully, and oh, this is a messy battle. How does he hit that one first time?
The results have gone. We're going to pushing through the smoke in towards the B site. Ropz able to get the kill on a shush.
I don't feel like there's been an upset today. Like,
almost was.
Yeah, I think the last one was the closest, but other than that, it has been... Maybe we'll see a little bit on the map where he is going to be able to hear everything below and around him. And he's going to get a free kill as well. Nice shot from Chris J.
These rounds just yet. No op for a core. I mean, it could be like Pronax who plays inverted. Where down is up and up is down.
Maybe if he'd kept it the right way up, he'd still be playing.
Jesus. Well, doesn't really hit much of anything. He does burn away.
I've just been sat in a chat talking, so I can't imagine how the players have been.
Never mind. I'm wondering, do you think it was like trash talking pimp even in their comms?
Yeah, they should be dominating.
I'm really worried because Tricked have invested in the double op yet again. It hasn't worked before, and it might not work this time. Ropz able to take down Frozen, and of course, finally able to pick up a kill with the AWP. Get up to 2. There's another one added to his books at the moment. And there we go.
And Chris has come lurking through, but he's been spotted. A much better round and a clean one at that. 4 players surviving. I think that was online. So it's not like a map that they particularly play too often. Like it's a rarer one within their pool, but I do think it would be foolish to like not say that they have a good opportunity to take that map. I don't know if Tricked are favored. They do seem to be fairly prominent themselves, but I think it depends more so on what Mouse Sports turns up. Okay. Getting entry kills into this B site earlier today. That's Chris catching off another one. If he gets this kills, then surely the round is done. It's close, but shush. Stay Woxic. That gives them a chance.
Flashbang comes through, and Chris J to allow him to peek back in. Now both eyes are trailed on this position, and they're able to defuse. Chris J instead is going to push up on this one. Should know that to actually clear, and I don't think he realized that the bomb wasn't even being defused.
Yeah, I could see that. Except that, like, I feel like you would have to go back further for Fallen, where there was like the grinding as an international roster, and that was where things actually really worked out for Chris. And it has to be said that, like, there's been a couple of times where they've looked to sort of remove it. Oh, that's the worst. I love how sometimes the bomb rolls and other times it doesn't. And
well, it is a box, right?
Yeah, you know.
It doesn't. It's not a sphere.
Yeah, but it does roll sometimes. That's why it's annoying. And this is actually completely
further down the ramp towards CT spawn.
That is exactly the point. Like the bomb is on the side of Mouse Spawn. There's no one else I'd want in this scenario. Peeks out, takes down Frozen, and turns it into the 1 versus 1. Looking for the 3K, while Chris wants one more than that, but Bubsky's going to will do a little bit of extra damage. 2 players there to try and defend it. Frozen, they're going to try and section him out, but Carrigan manages to get around the smoke, at least help Frozen out for a second, but he will fall. Ropz seems tempted to try and do something here. Pretty bold play. We'll actually be able to catch one out. Tricked have to be careful that they don't give too much away in this round, but there's A-Core once again.
These rounds at the moment. Brute forcing their way in towards A. Same thing we just saw Mouse Sports do, obviously the CT side, but comparing
badly, but there's not too many other maps I want to see it. And well, Chris is going to be able to get one. Not really. Ropz going to be this B defender, but they've doubled it up this time. I like this because he has been having some troubles on this B site playing it solo. He is use it over towards long, which is where it's viable, and he is going to get the pick. An important one of that, and with Woxic missing the shot onto the cross, they are going to be able to get into an after plant, and that's where the double orbs actually become viable again.
Focusing at the first, trying to play around the staircase to his advantage. Flashbang comes in perfectly. Good job by Hunden to support. Now walks to the last. And there we go. For a potential rotate back towards the A site. Instead, the players have actually stuck back towards B. Walks, he can be watching the push in from middle. He's gonna have an opportunity to hit a shot here, and he will connect. That's Shush going down. Even the nade coming in doing a little bit of damage here or there. The rotate's coming back in from A. Looks like Mouseworks will finally be able to put a hold here. It's going to be on the B side. Woxic connects the shot, not able to hit the follow-up though. Ooh. And the core going to be able to win out the trade. But he still has 3 other players, now 2 left to find. 13 seconds left to go. Mouseworks can play the clock here. Trying to fake it out with the first plant. Spots him out, takes out Rose. Can he get the follow-up? No!
Does at least bait Woxic's vision away, but I'm liking the fact that they adapted. They put Ropz in this corner, ready and waiting. Round the corner they go. Woxic gets the first. Now he's just here to clean things up. This is looking like the end of this map at least. But they do manage to trade out one. Even still, Woxic's there, and he'll be there alongside Frozen to shots go away. Ropz still hidden in the backlines. I don't think they know he's here. He's got to hit the timing right. He gets 1 seconds there as well for Ropz, giving them the man advantage. An important couple of kills, and now they've got to try and do something here. Rouge, well placed, will at least be able to manage one. He needs to do more than that. Shush still going strong with the P250, but Carrigan, the P250 alongside it. Bullet spamming away, and Shush gets the kill, and it's left all onto Carrigan. Trying to bait them out into the peak. He does a lot of damage, finds the kill, but the trade should be there, however. Bubsky just going to go running away. The smoke has to be thrown onto the bomb, and I don't think there's even enough time for Carrigan to actually do anything here. He'll get the final kill. Number 3
teams on their toes.
Ropz already going to be closed out. A good start for Shush, and I think that's integral in this game. Woxic will be able to turn the tide and bring one back, and you have to bear in mind they did win, I think it was both pistols actually, in the last map, but the force buy victory did manage to come in one of the times from Mousesports. Now, they have got a kid in this situation. Carrigan able to do so much damage in the last round that he even has a FAMAS alongside it. And with only 2 players remaining, they're looking to try and hold on to the cross, but Carrigan finds another. And now it's left all onto Acor to try and hold on. He finds 2 to try and get into heaven. They might be walking right into him, and that's exactly what they do. He finds the opener. The problem now is, can he actually get away with this? And no, he can't. Quickly traded out, but he has wasted a lot of time. 35 seconds on the clock. Woxic will go down, but Ropz is right behind him.
He catches him out, does some good damage through. Kerrigan's there for the refrag. Bomb now dropped. 5 seconds left to go. And Bubs in a 1-on-2. Just gonna drag out the time. In a 1-on-1, no time to plant. No reason to peek. Will he die?
Fairly lackluster in their utility, and Ropz going to be left in this position again. He wants to find one, and that's where you fade away. Now he falls back all the way this time, because he wanted to at least get himself a pick into a better position, but he's still going to be caught out as they come around the corner. Hunden gets the kill. Carrigan missing his shots, gives them away back into this round. It's going to be left onto the retake, and Shush is just decimated. And at least will be able to get himself an extra kill, and that will be...
Took down the 1 defender holding towards Hut. And the rest is history as... Oh, Woxic again has changed up positions. Was outside, was in ramp. Keeps Woxic alive. Meantime, Shush trying to push over towards ramp, and they're going to trade 1 for 1. Rotate's coming back in towards help. Kerrigan's there. It seems like everywhere Tricked want to go, Mousesports are there waiting. It's in their own little trap.
Yeah, Bubsky and Rouge left to try bring this back. Oh, missed shot from Woxic. May not matter though, and I don't know what just happened there, but okay. Yep, that's round. They managed to get this one. Already though, Ropz is looking to try and change the tune, and at the same time, if Mousesports now take this pistol, they've got the chance to get themselves within 4 rounds of getting into the semi-finals. Ropz is just ruining them. He definitely seems to be just slowly building into this, but 2 quick trades come back. Another for Chris and Frozen, and leaves it all. He knows that this is not a battle he needs to be taking. He can just leave it up. Ropz being a little bit slimy in the corner, and just about gets away with that one.
Oh, that's like the worst time to be reloading, coming around a corner. Well, luckily he gets the kill, but unluckily it looks like they might lose the war in this round. As Hunden's just left to himself up against 4. I'd imagine saving the weapon.
You believe into this round. So 13-6, a big boost to the economy of Mousesports around.
He's just going to back in towards Secret. Core's going to be there. Nice little play out of him. Again, not giving up outside for free. Hunden, I like the spot. Gets the first. He's going to get more of this. The flashbangs come in yet again, and look at that. Nice little team before. 4-step around the AWP from the last round. Actually, as I say, Ropz, I think he has them. Well, the outside position. Christian gonna push through Hut. Actually, nice little execute comes in with the flashbangs. Kerrigan getting 2 assists there. Hunden trying to hold steady, but unfortunately, there's just too many players they have to deal with. And Kerrigan's in a perfect position to just punish them on the retreat. And Mouse Sports get themselves one step closer to that coveted 16 they need.
And this is going to be exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this will be every...
Into the final round of normal time. Of regulation time. Ropz, unfortunately, is going to be the first to fall by a core who... He's had his kind of moments to shine, but he's been quiet for the most part. And look at this, tricked. Massive man advantage now, all on Frozen.
At least, but he doesn't know about Roge up above.
Straight past them. Hunden's going to be here and has opportunity to really put a spanner in their works, and that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, though eventually Roge is able to take down Frozen. So 3-on-4, man advantage back to tricked.
And it's slipping away. This is looking like Mirage is on the card. A bit of extra time to get that bomb down. They're going to be right in onto him. Tricked. They take this to a third and final map. They are looking to try and get themselves into the semi-finals. And Mirage is...
A lot of members descending on top of him. High five clearly was not good enough for Chris J because he's the first to fall. Eventually, they should be able to rush this down. How the hell was Kerrigan been able to stay alive for so long? As Ropz is just one tapping them. He wants this map done and dusted. Shush, the last alive now against 3. And what a play out of
game. Once that was sort of sussed and VP started to challenge it, they then turned into these sort of executes that we're seeing right now, like an A-site setup. Ropz with a nice shot, though. They've still got to deal with this AWP. Plenty of time left on the clock for them to do just that, but Chris J is in the way. He's going to be doing damage with that AWP. Another, in fact, pulled in through the box itself, and now he's got Kerrigan to support, although he's going to go. He's run out of time. Towards this B site, Chris getting aggressive here. Molotov's going to go through. Kerrigan will go down. Molotov doesn't actually spread to his position, so Chris is going to have the opportunity to have a couple of shots rattled off. Ropz comes in, his first death onto the board. Woxic still there to hold the cross. 20 seconds left for Acor to make his move. It's a double up of the defense. As they sit in the window, they do manage to get 1 kill, but does he expect the second player from the exact same spot? Yes, he does! And Acor's going to win them their first round. They manage to split in and overwhelm Chris. When Ropz is going to spot the nade coming out, he knows where they're coming from. The flashbang catches everyone, and he's going to get one of the players down to just 4 HP, but Woxic's here to help defend. Roge just managed to gain some ground at least, and Bubsky's going to find Chris. Peek through from Carry. 20 seconds. Well, a little bit more because they do have themselves the kit. Nice shot from Woxic. Will be able to hit Hunden as he looks to cross, and they're going to know that there's a player into the connector. They do expend a smoke on towards the bomb, and Woxic hits another shot, doing damage in this round. In fact, finishing off everything. The ace for Woxic to win them their 8th round. That allows for the crossover to the site. Chris has to be somewhat careful here because they're going to be waiting for him, and that's now back into a 3 versus 3 over. Woxic gets 1. Another trade back is left all onto Shush. 1 versus 2. Woxic has just been clinical since the moment that AWP killed through smokes. He's been killed in 1v1 duels with Woxic, and this is just starting to get a little bit ridiculous. Like, what do you even do in this scenario? That's 3 AWP kills in the kill feed within a matter of seconds. Hunden now left. No, he's not.
Well, we got the bully here in the talent team, but we don't have the hunter, unfortunately, at the moment. Ropz.
Okay.
Missing a couple of shots there. He go in the way of Tricked, but again, Woxic still has AWP in his hands. Now down to a 2-on-3 in favor of Tricked still.
A solid flashbang at least will allow them to get the bomb back. Kerrigan, there's no where they are. How does he get away with that? That's disgusting. Acor's even waiting on the angle. Thankfully sits up in the back of apartments, so maybe there's going to be a little bit of a double back. Boost up, elevated for me. They're going to send him back in time at some point. And then when they run out of ideas, they'll send him back in time to fight himself. Isn't that right? Terminator series. Anyway, moving on for my distaste. We're going to have to push in, and Ropz again is going to be able to find another one. 2 kills to his name already, and waiting for someone to give him just that little bit of a peek. But it's not going to happen. They're going to take his head off instead. 12-4. Little bit of BM.
Just being aggressive, catching off guard. Bub's gonna be up close and personal against Chris J. Drops him and the second on Woxic. Goes for the sprint to the third. I think he gets the dink in there,
Yeah,
but not
he
the
does.
finish. B-site will be taken. Nice
Fine, so yeah, a lot of time wasted. Push comes back in Ropz. So
need to be the ones to have some sort of answer to this, and you can see that Molotov just stopping them on the go. Acor gets the first and a second. Again, Mouseforce just running headfirst into a wall.
nice shot from Shush. In fact, he's going to clean things up. A flawless round. I don't know where the mouse balls, even without getting as far. So who knows? Bubsky going to kick things off. The push, that is audacious. And now they found themselves an extra couple of kills. It's left onto just Frozen and Woxic to try and save something here, but ooh, okay. A little bit of something special, but Roge still there. Woxic just getting owned.
17 seconds. Thing is, I just get caught off in CT spawn. A little bit unfortunate. Hunden's going to be there as well, and this should be able to stop the push.
I don't know. It seems like they're struggling. Carry going to the connector. Roche has been boosted up, but a crazy shot from Woxic is going to leave them 2 men to the good. As now they look to head into this site. A missed shot from Acor. We've seen a couple of those over the last few rounds. Shush with everything to do to try and hold on to this one, and Ropz just puts him down. They need to try and clutch this one out. 1 versus 4. He is going to manage the first, but there's so much left to do. Already tagged, and Ropz will close him down. Rose looking to try and get aggressive into mid. He's got to be careful. There's a man on the other side, and Carrigan again. The second round in a row, he's managed to pounce when it's needed. Finds a kill, almost closes out Shush, who just about survives. But we are still going to have a few players standing in their way. Hunden steps up to the plate, manages one. Shush is going to pick off another as he lurks around. He's going to try and lurk in. Woxic unable to connect the shot. Hunden spraying wildly, eventually gets the kill, and it's left onto Woxic to clutch this out. He gets the first, and Acor is a kit still in the hand of Acor, so not in such a rush. He knows exactly where his opponent is, but he needs him to peek into the angle. Woxic giving him a little pick sword. He's going to find it as well. Don't put that on him. That's a you problem.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Some trades coming in.
Also, please don't plug your merch.
Kerrigan pushing back up. Wants to redeem himself from the last round, I guess. And look at that. Nice double comes through. You don't think they're going to expect this. The bomb technically moving in this direction. He's going to spot it out. Gets the spray down. Gets the bomb down. 40 seconds left to go. Flashbang to come in as Ropz is looking to escape. And Bubs again.
Force it for the last T round they'll have in overtime, unless they can bring it to another, and it's a shutdown. Great spray from Roge. Is going to take just the fact that they don't know he's got that far, but, well, the shots will be taken. Bit of a whiff, but it doesn't matter in the end. This is for Woxic still in the backlines. Hunden tagged down to just 9 HP, and Chris J's found another in the form of Shush. Still look like we're going to be going for another round, as this is looking like the cleanup. Playing towards the side. We saw the same from Mouse Sports in the previous. Ropz is sat ready and waiting already. Picks off the first, and they can't trade him out. He's just going ham. 4 kills for Ropz. Just owns them at the end. The ace from Ropz. Successful last time they attempted it. Woxic's waiting, and he's got Ropz to help him out. It will be the initial kill going their way, and they're not it. But look at Acor. This is hugely aggressive, but he loses that battle as well. Ropz handed the AW. Bubsky spots them towards the connector. The bomb looks to make its way up. The Molotov will clear him forward. Roge with everything to do. He manages to spray one, but the second's not going to come, and his teammate falls as well. It's left all onto Bubsky with the 1 versus 4. Everything to do to try and save this series, and it doesn't look likely. It will be closed out. Mouse Sports, they take their time to close the day, but they are going to be the first team into the playoffs as expected.